Right, good evening ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have already tuned in, and welcome to SAF1 ESports. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It is Div2 racing, and we have two action-packed races waiting for you tonight. And tonight we go racing at Brazil. Definitely one of my favorite circuits, and yeah, we have an 18-minute qualifying session waiting for us, where the guys will go around and set their fastest laps and see who will start on pole position. So if you are new to this stream, we have two races tonight. So we will be racing an 18-lap race, which will be the starting order that they qualify in now, and then after the 18-minute race we will be having another race, another 18-lap race, where the top 10 will be reversed. So whoever finishes first in this race will start 10th in the second race, and whoever finishes 10th in the first race will start first in the second race. So yeah, nice and easy circuit, nice and flowing. There's a couple of corners that can catch you out with oversteer, so you have to be gentle on the throttle, but all around a very nice circuit, very enjoyable, and always some good racing. So let's hope these guys can bring you some action-packed racing. I see the two McLarens are the first cars on the circuit, and let's go on board with Donovan Duffy, as he will be setting the first timed lap of the session. Quite a tricky turn one. You have to really be careful. This is known as the Senna S's, so it's very easy to lose the rear there and also to invalidate your lap. But from here, it's actually not that bad. The track actually gets a little bit easier. Sector 2 is quite twisty, with two fairly sharp hairpins, or hairpin-like corners. First one coming up now. This one isn't too difficult, and then you swing left here, a little bit downhill, and then the next one, your braking is crucial, because if you go too deep you lose a lot of time on the exit. So over here it looks fairly decent. That's where you have to be careful. You can oversteer quite easily there. And then this next left-hander, do not touch the curb on the inside. You have to avoid the curb, because it will send you spinning. So I'm curious to see. He's on the medium tires, so I'm not sure what this lap time will be, but let's have a look. You can cut the corner there a little bit. You can invalidate quite easily. So it's a 108.0, so they'll definitely want to improve on that. Second car on the circuit coming across the line now is Adrian Stradom, his teammate. And then it looks like we have an Alpine. He invalidated his lap, so he's gonna probably go for a second push lap here. Who was QS? There is an there is a Red Bull coming across the line. That'll be Royal Viking. He's on the mediums as well. Let's see what his time's going to be. He's putting a 107.7, so that's a very good lap on mediums. I'm expecting the pole position time to be somewhere around the 106, maybe the very low 106s, or if anyone can get into the 105s, that'll be very impressive. But I'm expecting a low 106, maybe a 106.3, 106.4, somewhere around there, maybe a 106.2 if someone can really hook up a decent lap there. Alright, so I want to see if there's who else. It's the two McLarens are coming around next across the line, but I don't think they're going to be setting times. Is Don Rubico's on an outlap? Yeah, he's our championship leader at the moment. He's got quite a big lead over Top Dog, who's not here. And then in third place we have Simps F1, who's also not here. He's busy updating his game, and he will only be, hopefully will be joining us in qualifying. There was an update today, and it takes quite a while. Some of the guys didn't start early enough to download the update, so unfortunately they cannot start the race in time. Okay, Royal Viking goes pole again. He improves his time by 2/10, so I didn't catch the lap, sorry. Tiago is also on a lap. Let's see what he does. He's also on the mediums. He goes second with a 107.7. That's a very good lap. So two Red Bulls are looking very strong at the moment. They are second in the championship as well, so it is I'm sorry, they might be third. I'll go through the championship standings in a moment, but Mercedes are our constructors, the leaders of the constructor standings. Alright, let's go on board with our championship leader Don Rubico. let's go off board with him and see how what this lap looks like. He starts his hot lap, his first timed lap through the NRSs, the NRSs. What am I saying? The Senna S's. Second DRS straight. There's only 2 DRS straights on this game, on this track. Sets a purple first sector. He's on the softs as well, so I'm expecting this lap to go pole if he does keep it clean. Nice on-board angle here. Sharp right hand and then down into this left hairpin. Is he going to set a second? Yeah, he sets a purple sector as well. That's a 50.2. That's a good time. Right, let's see down the final straight. DRS almost all the way around. He will activate it there. So it's got it's a long DRS straight. It's not really a straight, it's more of a bend. But yeah, let's see. That's going to be a very good time. A 106.7. So he's almost 1 second clear of the medium runners. So I am expecting the Red Bulls to then jump onto the mediums. Alright, let's see. I just want to see if Sir Hamrick is not on a lap. SAF1 Hamrick is not on a lap. Is Willie on a lap? He has invalidated as well. Donovan is on an out lap. He's just started his hot lap. Let's go on board with Donovan and see how he will definitely improve, because his first lap was set on mediums. So let's see if he can get into the 106s. Right, oof, that's so close to the edge there. You can easily invalidate if you just touch that green. So very, very close there. Yeah, that's a good exit there. No oversteer. Let's see, 50.2 was Don Rubico's time. This is 50.7, so he's 6 tenths up, but he's still 5 tenths slower than Don Rubico. So this should put him potentially in provisional P2. Ooh, Rubico just got out the way in time there. Let's see. Yeah, P2, but he's 6 tenths slower than Don Rubico. So he'll definitely want to improve on that. And I do see both the Red Bulls are now on the soft tires. So Royal Viking is the first of the Red Bulls out. He's on an out lap. Let's see who is on a hot lap. This is QS. Let's join him as he goes through the Senna S's. Does not invalidate the early on the throttle. He needs to hug the inside here. Don't run wide. You can easily gain 2 tenths if you just stay on the inside. He's going to run wide, he's going to invalidate. Luckily he lifted a bit there, so he would have lost a lot of time. Luckily he did not invalidate that lap. I see SAF1 Hamrick is on an... Ooh, and he runs wide once again. But let's see if he's going to improve though. I'll wait for the sector time. I don't think he's going to improve. He'll probably abandon this lap. Yeah, he's abandoned this lap and he's going to probably just go for another hot lap. Should switch off the ERS, save the battery. Doesn't need to warm the tires though. But he is going to go for a second lap. I'm going to go on board with SAF1 Hamrick then. He's going to start his first hot lap. He's on the soft, so he's going to try and join his teammate there on the front row. Cuts that corner nicely, does not invalidate, needs to hug the inside. Yes, he hugs it a little bit better, but also runs wide. Don't know if these guys know you can gain time on the inside there. Ooh, almost touches the green, almost invalidates. He just kept it in. And that's a purple first sector, so potentially he can keep this lap clean and not lose it or invalidate. He can go alongside his teammate, but in P1. I'll look at his sector time in sector 2. Remember, Don Rubico was 50.2, so let's see what Hamrick does. Royal Viking goes for 106.7. That is a very, very good lap. That's a 50.7, so he's not going to beat his teammate unless he has a magic final sector. But this should put him third. It's a pity I missed Royal Viking's lap there. That looks like it was a very, very good lap. I'm going to jump on board with Diego now that goes third certainly, and now Diego starts his lap. Quickly switch to Kewers. I just want to see if he comes around for a good lap. Ooh, runs a little bit wide, and he's going to dive into the pits. Okay, don't invalidate, please. Okay, Diego's hot lap. Let's see what he can do. Let's go off board with him so you can see the cars a little bit. He's invalidated. Oh, that must be on the Senna S's. So he's going to abort this lap, recharge the DRS, and then ERS, sorry, recharge the ERS, and then he'll give it another go. There's a Ferrari, which is Cowboy. Is he on a hot lap? Yes, he is. Right, coming through the final corner now. Royal Viking goes quick as the gain. Oh, come on, man, I keep missing this. Sorry, Royal Viking. Alright, let's see what Cowboy can do. This will be his first time lap. And he goes P9 with a 109.6. I don't know if he made a mistake there, but I'm sure he's going to go for another lap. Alright, Hamrick dives into the pits. He's going to try and switch to another tyre, a new set of tyres. Diego's on another lap. Hopefully, he doesn't invalidate again. It's very tricky there to actually nail the Senna Aces. If your entry is wrong, it compromises your exit. And I see Simps has joined. He is one of the faster drivers in this division, so he's in time to just get out and set a hot lap. So let's see if he gets a decent lap. But yeah, and Diego invalidates again. I think he struggles a bit there. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe lack of rear downforce, because he's hesitant on the throttle going through there. Right, Donovan is on another lap. Let's see if he can improve. He's got his teammate ahead of him. Just want to see if his teammate's on a hot lap or not. Yes, he is. Hope he doesn't catch his teammate and then run into trouble, yeah. Ooh, he's going to catch him. Oh, Adrian makes way for him. Alright. Unfortunately, that compromises Adrian's lap, but I think Donovan is in the better position at the moment, and maybe they've made the team decision there to just let him through. Final corner, do not touch that curb. Nice exit, not too wide. I didn't look at the sector time. It says purple middle sector. Don't know how accurate that is, but let's see. Close to invalidation. Also, if you go left, close to the wall, that is a very, very good lap. He goes 107.0. Puts him in third place. Provisional third place. Now, as you can see, Simps has joined us. He will probably leave the pits soon. Diego is not out. Royal Viking is not out. Don Rubico is on an out lap. He's going to want to claim back that pole position. Once Simps goes out, I will jump on board with him. I see he is actually on an out lap. Right, we'll do Don Rubico's lap first, and then we'll jump on board with Simps. This time we'll stay on board the entire lap with Don Rubico. Let's see how he deals with the Senna Aces. Almost flat out. He's on the throttle there the whole time. That's very impressive. He should improve on his first sector here. Let's see. Yeah, he's 400ths down, so he's slower. Hopefully he can improve through the second sector. Let's have a look. I know Don Rubico is one of the drivers who are trying to remove as many of the assists as possible. He's recently switched to manual gearbox on a controller, which is not easy. He's managing it very well, and he said he was going to go without traction control soon. He was tempted to try tonight, but I'm not sure if he is without traction control. He was 1.5 tenths up on his time, so he is improving. If he can keep this final sector clean, this should give him back pole position without invalidating. Nice against the wall here, gives you an extra tenth, and he does go 3 tenths faster. Very impressive. Okay, Simps is on a hot lap. Let's see. This guy did not get a lot of time to practice because he's just joined the session, so this will be his one and only shot to to set a fast lap. He's running with the Sebastian Vettel helmet, because if you join a session 2 a while after it started and you choose a car, it gives you that driver's helmet. So he's running with a Sebastian Vettel helmet here. Right, let's see the sector time. Ooh, he's in, what did he do? Did he abandon it at 53.1? I don't know if he's abandoned this lap or was he just taking caution there. But okay, he is about to set the time, so let's have a look. The RS open, yes. Alright, this puts him in 10th place only. He needs to improve on that, so I'm sure he's going to do 2 hot laps back to back. Okay, let's have a look quickly. I think Royal Viking is on the lap here. Yes, he's just starting his hot lap. I'm not going to miss it this time. Let's see if he can improve. He's approaching the end of sector 1. There is traffic up ahead. Hopefully they make way for him if they're not on hot laps. He's 900s up, so almost a 10th slower than his best lap so far, but maybe he can improve in the second sector. Let's have a look. Nice double downshift there. Early on the throttle, keeps the rear end intact. It's so easy to spin there. Stays in third gear throughout this corner. Early on the throttle, slight oversteer there. I don't know if it's going to cost him a bit of time, but let's have a look. Early on the throttle as well. Looks decent. So the second sector looks decent. Let's see if he's improved. He certainly has by almost a 10th. So good pace throughout the sector so far. That was a purple sector, so fastest sector of all time so far today. Hugs the inside line. Don't invalidate here. It's so easy. Hugs the wall on the inside. And is this going to give him pole? No, it's going to give him second place with a 106.5, where SAF1 Hamrick has just improved to third place as well now. I think he's going for another lap. Sims has managed to put himself in 6th place. He won't have enough ERS for another hot lap. And if anyone else is on the lap, let's have a look. Yeah, Willie is on the lap. I'm not sure if he's, I think he's, no, it's not a push lap. Sims is off track. Donovan is on the hot lap. Yeah, he's on an out lap actually. I don't think he's going to make it in time. There's a yellow flag that can disappear. I don't think he's going to make it in time though. Yeah, he's going to take the checkered flag. Yeah, this lap's not going to count. Let's see. Yeah, it takes a checkered flag. This lap won't count. That's unfortunate. Diego is on a hot lap. He's just one and a little bit tenths up on his time. So let's see if he can improve. He needs to improve by 4 tenths if he wants to start on third or second place. So let's see. He needs to, he's 3 tenths up. That was a really good sector. Doesn't look like he's gonna. Is he? Just hug a wall on the inside, man. Yes, he does. Ooh, he actually drives into the wall. He doesn't improve. No, it cost him a lot of time there. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I think that's the end of qualifying. So the 3 drivers at the bottom that you see that didn't set times, they had qualifying bans due to incidents in the previous race, the previous round. So as a penalty, they're not allowed to qualify and start at the back of the grid. So yeah. So the qualifying result is Don Rubico, 1/10 clear of Royal Viking in second place, SAF1 Hamrick in the other Mercedes in third. So it's Mercedes, Red Bull, Mercedes, Red Bull. That's going to be a fight to look forward to. Then we have Donovan Duffy in P5, Sims in P6, Willie in P7, Adrian P8, QS P9 in the Alpine, Cowboy in P10, and then we have Notsumi in the other Ferrari, P11, Zars, P12, and Bernardin P13. So only 13 drivers tonight. It's not a full grid, unfortunately. A lot of guys cannot race tonight due to various reasons, but hey, we got to keep on racing. So 13 people showed up and I'll be commentating for them. Okay, so we don't know yet if it's going to be a dry race or if it's going to rain. The drivers will know. They would have seen the weather forecast when they were in the pit, in their pit box during qualifying. So let's see. Hopefully it's a dry race. Wet races are not as much fun. yeah, it's all sunny and lots of shade, so it seems like it's late afternoon here in Brazil and it is sunny. So the drivers are just finalizing their strategies and we will get action shortly. Information up here. Let's see their tires. Okay, so the drivers who did not set laps were Burnetdown and Zars. They are on the mediums, and then Notsumi chose to go onto the softs, and the rest of the top 10 all qualified on softs. So the two drivers at the bottom already got disqualified from this formation lap because they drove into each other. Don't know how that happens on a formation lap, but anyway. So they'll be sitting on the grid and their tires will be ice cold by the time the lights go out. But yeah, I'm quite curious to see. I think this is actually Royal Viking's season best qualifying result on the front row. So very impressed by that. It was a very, very good lap. And telemetry should be disabled, lap data should be enabled. There we go. And yeah, so like I said, Mercedes Red Bull, Mercedes Red Bull. Let's see if we can have. Ooh, Hamrick drives into the back of Royal Viking. How? Oh my word. I just saw the car spinning there. I'm not going to make any comments on that anymore. You know, it's not like these guys are amateurs. They've been racing for 2 seasons now with each other, so, and in other leagues. But anyway, mistakes like that shouldn't happen. Those are silly. Anyway, let's go. All right, so just going to wait for the grid to line up. There we go. That's a pretty cool view of the grid. So I see we cannot see the lights. Doesn't show us the lights, so we'll watch them here. And then just before the revs go out, I'll switch to other view. Okay, oh there we go. There's the lights. Lights go out. Revs are up. And away they go with a pit strategy blocking our view. But alright, good start from Don Rubico. He goes into turn 1 in the lead. Royal Viking P2. And, oh, Donovan Duffy gets a jump on Hamrick, but Hamrick comes back. Okay, there we go, Donovan Duffy. This looks like it was pretty clear. It looks like, ooh, and there's a big oversteer there from QS. I'm not sure what happened there. So he will have to pit. QS is going to lose a lot of positions here. He's going to have to pit. But okay, Don Rubico got a clear start. He's already got a nice gap on Royal Viking, who's in second place. Hamrick right behind him. So I'm going to go on board here with Sims, and let's see if Sims can make a move on Donovan soon. Will he get past Notsumi there at the back? Oh, and he gets a little bit of oversteer there. Lots of oversteer. Diego will take the position, and so does Willie, and maybe Notsumi? No, Notsumi stays behind. Oh, he does let him through. Okay, lets him through. I don't know if he's got damage or cold overheated tires, but okay. Don Rubico leads lap 1 with Royal Viking right behind him. Cowboy retired from the session. That must have been oversteer. That's a very strange place, and we have a virtual safety car. This will definitely help QS because a full safety car. So this will certainly help QS. He's going to benefit out of this so much. Perfect timing. Sims also in the pit, so this will benefit him as well. Let's see if they're going to go for the hards. QS is going to go for the hards. All the other drivers have to go around, so it's definitely going to help them. Sims goes for the mediums. He feels he can go to the end on the mediums. Now the big question here is what are the leaders going to do? I mean, it's only been 1 and a little bit laps. Are their softs still in good condition? This time, the timing screen on the left worries me a bit because Royal Viking is not 1 minute and 20 seconds behind Don Rubico, so I don't know if it's desync something, but that's not right. And so is Tiego's time. That's not right, that's not right. So let's ignore it. Let's see if it rectifies itself. Don Rubico does jump into the pits. So does Royal Viking. Hamrick as well. They're going to double stack. Okay. But maybe there's a big enough gap. Let's see. Don Rubico comes out. Royal Viking, SAF1 Hamrick comes in. So there's not really a big delay. Willie takes the lead. He did not pit. So did Shumi. Not Shumi stays out. Burn It Down stayed out. Don Rubico will come out in 4th place. So the top 3 stayed out. Burn It Down on the mediums. Not the top 3, sorry, but they are currently the top 3 catching the safety car as we speak. And then it's Willie P1 on the softs. Not Shumi P2 on the softs. Burn It Down P3. And then the first of the guys who did pit is Don Rubico. He went on to mediums, and so did Royal Viking. Zars did not pit. And he's now in 6th place on the mediums. Then Donovan in 7th, Hamrick in 8th. So I think Donovan jumped Hamrick in the pit stops because of that delay, because of the double stack. So yeah, very interesting. Tiago 9th, and then QS on the hards. He's going to be a little bit slower at the restart. Adrian on the mediums as well, and then Simps all the way at the back now. He has decent pace, so let's see if the mediums are the tires that can take him to the end. We'll probably end up doing another lap behind the safety car. Oh no, it's actually coming in this lap. Everyone has caught up, so it's not a very long safety car. Willie is now the lead car. Let's see how slow he goes. He needs to back up the field, and he can decide when he wants to go. So is he going to wait all the way to the finish line, or is he going to go early? Let's see. I'll keep an eye on. We'll keep an ear out for his revs when he accelerates. Notsumi is not going to be caught out. He's very close to him. There we go. And he accelerates. Notsumi does react very well. Is he actually going to go for an overtake? No, he's a little bit too far back. What's happening further back? Don Rubico got through clean. So there's a big scuffle here. Zars makes contact with SAF1 Hamrick and spins. That is unfortunate. Hamrick is going to go for a move on Donovan here. Is he going to get past? I think he's too far back. Are they going to make contact? Hopefully not. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Yeah, it looks like Hamrick did get through. Donovan is still with him, but he's probably going to have to give up that position. Yes. Good clean racing there. Oh, Willie ran wide. I just see him there at the end. Oh. Donovan also gets past him, and so does Notsumi around the Tiago, sorry, around the outside. Ooh, what the heck happened here? That is crazy. I just saw QS going into the back of, and it's another safety car. Oh my goodness. Okay. And Zars, oh, he's got a puncture. I was just about to say, that's a very strange place to lose it. Now this benefits not Shumi because he did not pit at the first safety car. He gets a second chance to redeem that mistake, but change his decision, and Sims gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He pits again. Does he have damage? Is he going onto the soft? He's going onto the soft, so he wants to be fast. If he can make softs last 13 laps, then he's going to be super quick through these next 13 laps. Burn It Down still did not pit. He inherits the lead. Royal Viking managed to get past Don Rubico, and we missed that. I'm not sure if it was a mistake from Don Rubico. I see SAF1 Hamrick is running in AI mode, and that is not allowed at all. I'll have a word with him afterwards, because that is definitely not allowed. Not Shumi, who did put on fresh mediums. He will have 2 lap fresher mediums than the rest of the grid, and he is in P8 now, with Simps in P9 carrying that 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, which he will need to serve at the next pit stop, or it will be added to his race time at the end of the race. Zars managed to get to the pits, but I can't see him. So, there we go. He's out again. He managed to get to the pits safely. He's on the hards now, and he should catch up. Hopefully catches up to the field. Yes, he will, and he'll catch up the field. Sims is in again. Very smart decision here. He's going to serve this penalty now and come out on fresh softs again, and he won't have to serve a penalty then. So that's a very, very clever decision there. Is he going to put on mediums? No, he's going for softs again. Yeah, smart choice there, Sims. Get rid of the penalty. Don't need to have that on your mind, and he can just go full send for the next 12 laps. And he still comes out ahead of Zars, who's very far behind, almost a full lap. So if Zars keeps pushing, he might catch them on nice and warm tires. Alright, Burn It Down leads the race. Hasn't pitted yet, 5 laps on these softs, on these mediums. Royal Viking is sitting in a good position here in P2 with championship leader Don Rubico behind him in P3. With his teammate Hamrick, who's currently, if I remember correctly, 4th in the championship. P4, and then the 2 McLaren. Oh no, sorry, the McLaren of Donovan Duffy in P5. The Red Bull needs to gain a few positions to try and challenge for a podium here. He's certainly got the pace to do so in P6. Adrian P7th, Natshumi P8th. Simps on those very fresh softs in P9. And then Zars has not caught up successfully, but the safety car is going to be in this lap, so maybe he'll catch up. But let's see. Burn It Down does not let the safety car go. He's not even backing up the field, and he's just going to go for it. Maybe not the smart choice, because look at Royal Viking catching superior pace here. He's going to go for the overtake into turn 1. Brakes much later on fresher tires. Does make the move stick, and that was a very clever decision from Royal Viking to accelerate early on. He saw the mistake from Burn It Down, and yeah, Burn It Down will definitely learn from that mistake. Not Shumi retired, and what happened here? Let's see if we can catch up to him. It's only a yellow flag in this sector, so let's see if we can figure out what happened here. It looks like oversteer. Yes, he's in the wall there on the left. Okay, back to the lead. Royal Viking in the lead. Don Rubico is going to try and make the move here on Burn It Down. I'm going to stay on board here with Don Rubico. Let's see what happens. Not the right idea to go for a move there. If I was him, I would just wait for the straight. He will have a better exit because he's got fresher tires. And Burn It Down is so much slower through the apex there. So be careful here. Get a good exit, smash that overtake. You can see Burn It Down's already harvesting. It doesn't have any overtake. Switch to the inside. That's not a good idea there, Burn It Down. I don't know what he was doing, but he smashed Donovan Duffy smashed into him, and he has no front wing now. So that's really going to cost him a lot. He very aggressively moved over to the left, and that cost a lot of damage to Donovan Duffy there. Simps gets past, he loses a lot of positions. That's terrible. So sad for him. He does not deserve that. I'm sure the stewards will have a look at that. But yeah, back to the front. Royal Viking with a very good 2.1 second lead over Don Rubico and SAF1 ESports. So the two Mercedes are looking in good position. Let's see if they can catch Royal Viking. I'll keep an eye on that gap. I'm just going to switch to Simps here. Ooh, oh my word, that was so close. I think he thought that Diego ran wide and he went for the gap, which was not a realistic gap there. Let's see what happens here. They need to get past Burn It Down ASAP because they're losing so much time. Dude, they're losing so much time to the... Oh my word. Drives into the back of... Okay, yeah, Burn It Down needs to go into the pits. I think he's got damage. And I think Simps... Did Simps pick up damage here? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. Just lost a lot of time. Lots of crazy things happening at the moment. Okay, Sim still has no damage. Let's see if he can close in to Diego and maybe go for P4 here. Both Donovan and Burn It Down is in the pits. Hopefully Donovan does not get past Burn It Down. Right, he's going to want to seek some revenge and make the overtake on track, seeing as Burn It Down was the reason for his damage. Royal Viking still with a very good lead. He's driving a very mature race. I'm very impressed with his racing tonight. Don Rubico still in second place, and we have to remember Don Rubico is the championship leader, and his nearest rival, who's Top Dog, is not racing tonight. So whatever points that Don Rubico scores will just increase his lead in the championship. Fastest lap set there by Royal Viking. That will be an extra point for him. So, SAF1 Hamrick takes the fastest lap. He is very close to his teammate. Are they going to battle, or are they just going to stay put and try and use each other to gain time on to close the gap on Royal Viking? Let's see. This is by far the closest battle on track, so I'm going to stick to this. And yeah, we have 8 laps left in this race. Let's see. Ooh, Hamrick, where are you going, man? He almost lost it on that inside curb there. Sims does pit. Seems like he did pick up some damage. Has changed and he's now out in P7. He will come out. No, he won't come out ahead of Burn It Down. He will be behind Burn It Down and ahead of Donovan. But this should be a fairly simple overtake with DRS. Right. We'll catch up with these two again in a bit. Actually, they are the closest battle. I'm just going to stay with these two for the time being. You can already see Burn It Down there harvesting. That red light flashing at the back of the car means he's running out of ERS. I'll switch to his... Ooh, and he gets oversteer, and that's an easy overtake for Sims. Very good reaction time there to not make contact with Burn It Down. Just got a bit of oversteer, and Donovan is also not too far behind. It's probably going to take him another lap. And back to sector 1 here. Royal Viking with a 2.2 second lead. So he's actually increasing his time on the two Mercedes behind. So it's like Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, like we saw this weekend. Kind of a similar thing. And then we have Diego, aka Sergio Perez, in P4. Which didn't happen this weekend, but yeah, Perez still had a very, very good race. Alright, Sims. What's happening here? Did Sims get an oversteer? How did Burn It Down get almost past him again? I'm just gonna keep an eye on this battle. There's something spicy happening here. Let's just have a look. Donovan Duffy right behind Burn It Down. Donovan picks up a 3-second time penalty as we go on board with him. And Adrian Strydom retires. What happened? Let's see. It should be at the end of the sector. Did he lose it? Yeah. Oh my word. That's a very strange place to retire. I think he must have made contact with a car ahead of him. And everyone avoids him nicely there. No damage on Diego's car. So that's a very weird place to retire. The only thing I can think of is he missed his braking point and smashed into the car ahead. 5 retirements already in this race. Okay. Hamrick managed to get past Don Rubico. I missed it because we went to another battle. I don't know how it happened. But let's see if Rubico is going to take back this position. Or is he going to help his teammate to keep the position and help his teammate to gain more points in the championship? Burn It Down picks up a 3-second time penalty for track limit warnings. Royal Viking is driving beautifully tonight. Rubico, that would have been a warning, definitely. Yeah, Royal Viking is driving beautifully tonight. And he's really opening up the gap nicely. They're 2.6 seconds already. Just watching the battle at the back here. I'm just watching the timing sheets on the back of Zars, who's very close. Ooh, what happened here? Did Donovan get past Zars? Yes, he did. Okay, Donovan got past Zars, and he's right behind Simps right now. Let's see. This is a very close battle. Is Donovan going to be able to overtake Simps here? I'm quickly going to just switch to this. I want to see if Rubico goes for the move. No, he's not. I don't think he's going to go for the move. I think he's going to stay put in P3 for the time being. We'll just stick with him for the second DRS straight as well. I don't want to miss the overtake. He's not going to go for the move. Alright, let's see if Donovan Duffy is going to go for the move on Simps here. Simps has managed to open a 9/10 gap, yeah, 9/10 of a second. It's now 1 second. He's missed. Has he missed? No, he didn't miss the detection zone. He has DRS, but it seems like Simps got a much better exit. So Donovan not going to go for the move on this lap. And he has a penalty, right? Yeah, he has a penalty for track limit warnings. Okay, back to the front here. Don Rubico right behind SAF1 Amrik. Let's go on board here with Royal Viking for a lap. It's driven very, very nicely today. Pretty much a lonely race by the looks of it, but he knows that he cannot afford to make any mistakes or pick up any time penalties, because that will compromise his lead. Because if you get a track limit penalty, that is 3 seconds. That doesn't have a 3-second gap over Amrik. So he just needs to keep it clean. Seems like he's got everything under control so far. 3 laps to go. Okay, Rubico right behind Amrik now, and it looks like Amrik is harvesting. Yeah, if you see on the steering wheel there's a thick orange line, and then below it there's a little yellow line. There's only a small piece of it left. Now I'm going to switch to Rubico. You'll see his line is a lot longer. That's the amount of battery, ERS battery they have. Ooh, Amrik runs wide onto the grass. It's going to definitely compromise his time, and I think Rubico might be keen for an overtake here on his teammate. Hopefully they just keep it clean. I don't know, he's not using overtake, so it doesn't look like he's going for the overtake there. But he definitely is. I think Amrik braked very early there just to let him past. Yeah, the last thing we want is 2 teammates to take each other out. It's not going to be pretty if that happens. Maybe they're just switching to give each other DRS, you know. But they're not closing the gap. I think Royal Viking is by far the driver of the day for me so far, if he can just keep it clean. I mean, not driver of the race, not driver of the day. Tiego's in the pits, I wonder why. I missed it. Maybe he had a free pit stop? Yeah, he did. He's going to go for fastest lap, so very clever move there. He had a free pit stop. He's going to go for fastest lap. He's going to come out ahead of Donovan Duffy. Donovan Duffy got past Simpson. I missed it. Let's see. This is a battle is on fire here. Simpson's going to get past again. Easy overtake. Right, let's keep an eye on Tiago, because he's going to go for the fastest lap for an extra point. Like I said, he had a free pit stop, but this battle between Donovan and Simps we joined it in the middle of very, very close wheel-to-wheel racing. So yeah, it's just over 1 lap left, a little bit more than a lap left. Simps seems to open a gap here in the middle sector, and then Donovan catches him on the DRS. So Simps might be running a little bit more downforce, so he has the advantage through sector 2, and then Donovan has less downforce. So sector 1 and sector 3 is where Donovan gains, but there's no DRS for him this time round. He's 1.3 seconds ahead, behind, so as you can see, no DRS. And Simps won't be catching Tiago, because I think Tiago's got much fresher softs on. So let's look at Tiago. Let's see if he's going to set a purple sector 1 here. Overtake engaged. That should be a purple sector. Yes, look at the mini map here on the right hand corner. So purple sector 1. Let's stay on board with him and see what happens there. Ooh, Simps spun behind. Let's see if there's damage quickly. No damage, so just oversteer. Must be oversteer there. Right, let's have a look. Sector 2 for Diego. I want to stay on board with this fastest lap. Every point counts, and I don't know who has the fastest lap at the moment. Let's see. Fastest lap currently is Donovan Duffy of a 108. That's another purple sector. Let's see if he's going to say 108.1 is the fastest lap at the moment. Let's watch Diego's time there on the left hand side. You can see it on the timing sheets. And he easily gains it there, 107.7, so about 4/10 faster. Right. Hamrick's still in P3, final lap. Yeah, we have. Let's go on board with Royal Viking for the final sector. Fantastic race. Overtook Don Rubico. We unfortunately missed it. Easy out of the final corner. No oversteer. Keeps it clean. Nice and calm. And he's going to come around the final straight there to take his. I think it's his first win of the season, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I'll confirm shortly. But yeah, very well driven. Royal Viking. Hamrick takes second place there. Rubico takes third. I think Rubico allowed Hamrick to come past. Brilliant racing there from them. So it started as Mercedes, Red Bull, Mercedes, Red Bull. And it finishes Red Bull, Mercedes, Mercedes, Red Bull. So I think, yeah, Mercedes will be disappointed. Red Bull will be very happy. Yeah. They gained the most positions. Fantastic drive as well from Diego, considering he had quite a hectic race, but well done for him. Donovan comes through in P5. He does have a penalty. Is this going to affect his finishing position? We'll find out shortly. Sims comes through sixth place. Burn It Down will finish 7th, and Zars will finish in 8th position. And I don't think it's going to change in any positions here. So a very well driven race by most of the guys. But yeah, I'm very happy for Royal Viking. He deserves this. He's had some good races this season so far. He's also had his fair amount of bad luck, but a well-deserved victory in race 1. Let's go through the final finishing order here. Well, there's the podium celebrations. Red Bull on top. Repeats exactly what Max Verstappen did yesterday. Unfortunately, it's not in Zandvoort, but in Brazil, but still, very, very good. Very good victory from the Red Bull driver. Okay, I'm going to quickly just go through the finishing order here with, as soon as it comes up. Okay, as you can see, Royal Viking was the winner. American second, Don Rubico third, Diego fourth, Donovan fifth, Sims sixth, Burner Down seventh, Zars eighth, and then the non-finishers are Adrian, Notsumi, Kuas, Willie, and Cowboy. So yeah. So for the viewers, we are going to have a short break between 5 and 10 minutes. We just have a I'm just going to do the custom grid, so you'll see me messing around on the screen, just adjusting the starting positions for race number 2. As you know, we have a reverse grid, so Royal Viking will start in 8th place, because Adrian, who finished in 9th, is a DNF, so he will effectively then stay in 9th, and Royal Viking will start in P8. So the top 8 will be a reverse grid start. So yeah, I'm going to mute the mic. I'm going to be quiet for about 5 minutes or so. And yeah, stay tuned, go grab a drink, and we will be live with race number 2 shortly. Alright, ladies and gents, for the viewers, we are back and we are about to go racing again for race number 2. Excuse me. Just waiting for the rest of the guys to ready up. Alrighty. Just want to make sure you guys can actually hear me. Yes, now you can hear me? Yes, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure the settings were right there. Great. Thank you to the 6 people who are watching. Someone's name is I Watch YouTube. No kidding. Seems like it's a sunny day again in Brazil for race number 2. And yeah, obviously all the drivers now have free tire choice because there was no qualifying session for this race, so anyone can start on any tire they like. Guys are just loading in and choosing their setups, and yeah, then once the cars go out on track for the formation lap, we'll go through the grid and see which tires are being selected. The drivers are lucky. 2 sunny races, no rain. I think Royal Viking is starting on mediums because in his pit box I can see softs. So that must be his next tire. Let's see. See these marshals here on the right are getting impatient. They're all just standing around. Okay, now Royal Viking has switched to softs because now there's mediums in the pit box. That's pretty cool though. Little trick to predict what the guys are going to start on, but we can only see his tires. Yeah, these marshals are getting impatient, you can see that. But right, there we go. Let me get some details on the screen. Lap data, tires. Whew, so Czar's on the hards, Burn It Down on the softs. Simps on the mediums. Donovan Duffy on the softs. Wow, a nice mixed bag of tires here, tire strategies. These guys are super close to one another, there's no reason for this. Okay, Diego on mediums. Don Rubico on mediums. Hamrick, they're going for a split strategy. Hamrick on softs. Race 1 winner, Royal Viking on softs. Adrian Stradom on mediums. Natsume on softs. Kewers on softs. Willie on mediums. And Cowboy on softs. So a nice mixed bag of strategies with Czars on the hards. I'm not sure why you would start in pole and go for the hards, because if you want to start in pole you need to be a little bit quick, you know, you don't want to be too slow. So but I don't know, maybe he wants to play the long game, maybe he's expecting safety cars, or yeah, I'm not too sure. Looks like a pretty clean formation lap so far, no one driving into one another, so although Hamrick and Rubico is pretty close. And then there's quite a gap to Diego, Donovan, Simps, Burn It Down and Czars. I'm not going to make any predictions for this race, but Simps is in a very good position. He's third in the championship at the moment, and he's now currently starting in the third. And I know he's pretty quick, so if it can just be a clean start for him, he should be able to pass Burn It Down and Czars without too much struggle, and then yeah, potential race win coming up for Simps. But I'm I'm not making the prediction, I'm just saying it's a big possibility. He's in a good grid position. And let's see if Royal Viking can go through all the way from 8th. Okay, let's go to the front. 4 red lights, 5 red lights. There will be a pause, listen to the revs going up. And when the lights go out on their screens, it will be go. And there we go. Right, let's get on board with Zars. Yeah, I think Bernardown got a much better start. Yes. Looking back, Donovan also got a brilliant start. Donovan into P3, Sims into P2. I'm not sure what happened to Zars, but Sims up to P2 already. Donovan P3. Royal Viking into P4. Sir Amric P5. Donovan P6. Not Shimmy P7. Diego P8. Ooh, and QS went way deep and then made contact to the back of... Yo, that was crazy. Okay, a little bit sketchy there, but anyway, hopefully not too much damage done to Diego. QS will definitely have wing damage here. Let's have a look quickly. Oh, he doesn't. That's a surprise because he smashed into Diego. Okay, back to the front. Bernardown leading. Sims right behind him on the mediums. Donovan Duffy in 3. And Royal Viking from P8 all the way to P4 within 1 lap. That is a fantastic start. So it's a pity I missed it because it would have been fantastic to see. But I mean, if he can now just keep it cool and calm, he's up for a fantastic race. Okay, here we go. Sims on the outside of Bernardown. Let's go off board. I want to see what happens between these two drivers. Telemetry a little bit in the way there, but Sims does make it through. Let's go on board with Donovan to see if he's going to make a move on Bernardown. Bernardown already picks up a time penalty. Bernardown is surely not going to go for the move again around the outside. I don't know. Sims defends very nicely there. He's on mediums though. Bernardown, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, yeah, smart decision to not go for it. Sims with a very, very good start already in P1. And he's on the medium tire, so he can really go long into this race, given that there's no safety car. Oh, Royal Viking, what happened to you? Oh my word. I don't know what's... Something weird's happening with Royal Viking's car here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this guy is on track. He's currently in 4th, but I think he's got major desync. Hopefully this doesn't cause damage to anyone. Contact in the front between Donovan Duffy and Bernardown. Okay, a little nudge there, but Donovan does get through to P2. Sims sets the fastest lap. Royal Viking is definitely disconnected. As you can see from Bernardown, if we look back, there's a red cross there. Let's go on board with Hamrick. Oof, Royal Viking has got a terrible connection. I'm not sure what's going on with his car at the moment. Is Hamrick going to go for the move? It's a very brave one. He's on the inside. There's contact. There's no damage. They both stay on track. Be careful, gents. Be careful. Keep it clean. Be patient. Bernardown managed to get through on Donovan again. I'm not sure how that happened. Hopefully it was clean. It seems like... oh, Zars retired. And there's a virtual safety car. He retired in sector 2. Okay, virtual safety car. I think Royal Viking must have had a brief disconnection there because the timing and everything just looked terrible on my screen. And yeah, hopefully he's back in the car. It doesn't look like it's disconnected anymore, and he's still sitting in P4, so he can maybe still salvage a very good result for himself here. No pitting. Virtual safety car still out. QS picks up a 5-second time penalty for pitting. Virtual safety car is probably going to end soon. Yes, virtual safety car. And Don Rubika picks up a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. That Delta must have just caught him out. And now Diego is going to go for the move. DRS has been enabled once again. Very late on the brakes. Decides not to go for it. Don Rubika was a little bit later on the brakes as well. But yeah, this is a very close battle. And very important points up at stake in this championship between these two teams. Just keeping an eye on the time. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see if Donovan can manage to get past Bernardown. It seems like he was. Ooh, there's a bit of oversteer from Bernardown once again, and Donovan does get through. A little bit of bashing of the wheels. But now he's sacrificed his DRS, but maybe he can get a Does he have DRS? No, he doesn't. He also picked up a bit of oversteer, and Bernardin's going to come back for the move. Hopefully, it seems like Donovan has got it covered. Yeah, he does. Very late on the brakes there, but not close enough for the overtake. What about the next DRS straight? Let's keep an eye on this battle. Not close enough for a move this time around. Royal Viking has definitely caught up with these two guys that are squabbling over a position. And Simps, who's leading the race by 1.8 seconds, picks up a time penalty for track limit warnings. And Adrian Strijdom retires from the session. In Sector 3, that is so unfortunate. QS picks up the fastest lap. There's a lot happening here. I'm going to be on board with Royal Viking now. Let's see if he can get past both of these cars. He'll pick up a double slipstream, so ideally it would be nice if he can gain at least one position at the end of this the DRS straight. Gets a good exit, no oversteer. Looks like he got a better exit than Bernardin for sure. Bernardin runs very wide there, so he will lose time. He goes into the pit lane. I don't know if he's got damage or anything, but this promotes Royal Viking into the podium position. And he's going to be set his sights on Donovan Duffy now. Don Rubico, has he served his drive-through yet? Yes, he has. It would have been a very painful one, but he has served his drive-through penalty. Luckily for him, he started on the mediums, so he can still go long into this race. Hamrick sets the fastest lap. Bernardin still in the pits. He's not sure we're going to come out ahead of him. Oh, it's almost wheel to wheel, but Notchimi is ahead of him. And Amric right behind them, not too far behind. Oh, he is actually, he's about 3.7 seconds behind. Right, Sim's still leading the race. Royal Viking in third place behind Donovan Duffy in second. He will get DRS. Can he make a move? I think he's a little bit too far back by the looks of it. He doesn't have DRS, or he forgot to open it. Sim still running the Sebastian Vettel helmet, yeah? Yes. It's actually funny. I wish we can get a close-up of this. Simps doesn't have a helmet on. It's a glitch in the game. Look, you can only see his fireproof balaclava, but you cannot see. There's no helmet. This is hilarious. This game cracks me up so much sometimes. Oh my word. I wish we can get a close-up. Look at that. There's no helmet. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, back to the action. Mr. No Helmet still leading the race, but he's got a 3-second time penalty. Royal Viking with a helmet. Very close, a lot closer to Donovan this time around. Let's see if he can then get the overtake done. I think he's maybe saving on his ERS a little bit. Donovan's going to dive into the pits? No. I thought that for a moment. Will have DRS again, but Donovan's doing a pretty good job to keep a gap just big enough for Royal Viking not to be in striking distance. Now we don't know the thought. Oh, he picks up a time penalty. I was just about to say he needs to be careful of those track limits. Now the race win is going to be a little bit further away for Royal Viking, because he's going to have to now overtake these guys and create a 3-second gap. Not sure what happened to Simps though. He lost a lot of time. I don't know if he's cold because there's no helmet or if he made a mistake. But Donovan is super close to him. Let's check this out. Yes, Donovan does get the move. Ooh, very, very close between these two guys. Donovan now sacrifices DRS once again. Is Royal Viking going to go for the move here? A little bit of weaving there from Simps. I don't know if there's a... Oh, Donovan dives into the pits. Royal Viking on the mediums. Oh, sorry, on the softs will take the lead of the race. If he can have a super lap now, he might be able to overcut Donovan here. Why is that Simps pit? Does he have damage? Yes, he has damage. That explains it. I don't know where he picked up that damage, but that's why he was slow, and that's why the guys caught him. Adrian in the chat saying that he hates Brazil, which I'm assuming now was a self-inflicted reason why he crashed out. Sector 1 yellow flag. What's happening here? Is this Hamrick? Yes, Hamrick spinning through the Senna S's does pick up damage. Left end plate missing, so that's not going to help him. Rubico kind of come out of the pits behind his teammate, but it's a no-brainer. SAF1 Hamrick will let him past. Alright, back to the lead. Royal Viking needs to pit this lap, and the gap between him and Donovan is 19.3 seconds. So Donovan will come out ahead of Royal Viking if he doesn't pick up a penalty. He doesn't. Royal Viking still has that 3-second time penalty. Okay, let's go on board with Donovan and see if he can. He will have DRS as well, so this is going to help him. Donovan's going to come out ahead of Royal Viking here. You can see Royal Viking is out of the pit box. Coming around. Ooh, let's see. This is going to be very, very close. Is Royal Viking going to be... Yes, I think Royal Viking did manage to get ahead of not Shumi, and so he did the overcut. Actually worked. Very, very good driving there from Royal Viking, unless Donovan picked up some traffic, I'm not sure. Now Royal Viking needs to just open a gap of 3 seconds over Donovan, and then he can seal the race win. Keep it clean, open a gap, and then the win is yours. Not Shumi P3 here, good race from him. He crashed out in race 1, unfortunately. He still needs to pit though. Oh, however, I think he's already pitted, maybe after at the virtual safety car. So is he going to finish the race on these tires? Sims on fresh softs, not too far. Ooh, almost drives into the wall there, buddy. What are you doing? Not too far behind them. He might be able to catch them. He sets the fastest lap as well. Royal Viking not managing to open a gap yet. He doesn't have DRS, and you can see not Shumi and Donovan Duffy will have DRS. So Royal Viking will have his work cut out here. If he wants to win this race. If not, Shumi and Donovan can just stay within 3 seconds of him, then they'll definitely have podium positions here, because Diego in the lead still needs to pit. I'm expecting him to pit in the next lap or two, if he's not going to pit this lap. Let's see if he does. Yes, he does. Okay, so Royal Viking will inherit the lead of the race, and he has managed to open a 1 second gap. As I join Not Shumi, Donovan Duffy goes for the move. Not Shumi actually pits again. Okay, so he's gonna have to go 5 second penalty again for speeding in the pit lane, man. Right, so now here's the big battle for the race lead. If Donovan is smart, he can just make sure he stays within 1 second or within 3 seconds of Royal Viking, and the race win is his. And he must make sure he does not pick up a time penalty. If Donovan doesn't pick up a time penalty, he'll win this race. If he picks up a time penalty, the guy ahead of him and behind him has 3 seconds. So then it's, as things stand, is how it will be at the end of the race. So let's see if he can keep it clean, keep things sensible on track, and secure a very important and well-deserved race win. Diego manages to get past, burn it down. Diego is on soft. He's going to be very, very quick these next 6 laps. Is Sims going to be able to catch Donovan? That's the other question. 1.4 seconds. He's on softs. The 2 guys ahead are on mediums. No other real close battles I see on track at the moment. Don Rubico set a purple sector 2. Is this going to be the fastest lap of the race? No, it's not. Who has the fastest lap? Don Rubico has the fastest lap. No real close battles at the moment, so let's stick to the closest battle on track, which is a three-way fight for the lead between Simps, 1.1 seconds behind Donovan, who's within half a tenth of Royal Viking, and both of these guys are running out of ERS. You look on their steering wheels, below the thick orange line there's a yellow line. The longer the yellow line, the more ERS they have, and they're pretty equal at the moment, both of them. So let's go on board with Donovan, see if he can make a pass on Royal Viking with DRS enabled. He uses the overtake to get decent traction out of the corner. He should switch it off now because he's got DRS. He is closing, but it's not going to be close enough. SAF1 hammering. Ooh, I think Royal Viking is having internet issues there. He's lagging a little bit. I thought he made a mistake because Donovan was very close to him there for a moment, but that's disconnection issues or maybe some desync, I'm not sure. We have a yellow flag, that is burn it down. He must have spun, and he has 0 front wing, so this is going to be the worst lap in the world for him. It's a virtual safety car, probably because of debris on the track, because of that spin. And these three guys, oh, look how close they are to one another. Oh my word, this is going to be a battle of note. 4 laps, everything to play for. QS picks up a 3-second time penalty for track limit warnings under virtual safety car. Diego picks up a drive-through time penalty. Ooh, Donovan Duffy spins it and crashes, and that just gives up his entire race win. Oh my word, I don't know how that is possible. What happened there? He must have enabled overtake while on throttle, and he just, oh man, that's heartbreaking. I saw a lot of penalties coming in, so let's see. Diego picked up a drive-through penalty, Burn It Down picked up a drive-through penalty, and these two are basically fighting for the race win, as they all have 3-second time penalties. Simps is very, very close to Royal Viking. Just keep it sensible, guys. I know you probably can't hear me, but yeah, I want to see good, clean racing. I don't want to see a race end in heartbreak. Yeah, I think maybe with the Donovan Duffy crash, maybe he was just a little bit too eager, enabled overtake, and he wasn't in a high enough gear, too hard on the throttle, and he just got wheel spin and smashed into the wall. That is the craziest crash. It's so unfortunate. But yeah, DRS will be enabled as it was only a VSC. Simps already so close to Royal Viking. I think this is a no-brainer. I think he's going to make the move. He's on softs as well, so it's going to be an easy move. Ooh, not so easy. Royal Viking comes back under braking. Royal Viking runs wide. Is he going to pick up another penalty there? No. I think Simps has got a much better drive. This should be an easy overtake. Let's go off board here. Yes. Royal Viking sacrifices that position. He knows there's much more at risk. So rather play it safe. Second place is also a very good position to be in. I think Diego needs to serve his drive-through penalty, and Don Rubico is right on his tail, so it's going to be a podium finish for Don Rubico if things stay the way they are, with Royal Viking in second place and Simps leading the race. Still the closest battle on track. I'm lying, Hamrick just overtook Cowboy. That was the closest battle on track. Yeah, if I was Royal Viking, I would save my ERS for another lap and then go for the move on the final lap, on the final DRS straight just before the finish line. That's your best opportunity, but you have to make sure you save ERS, not use overtake. You've got DRS, so you don't need to use overtake because you're not going to go for the overtake. And stay within DRS and go for the move on the final lap. That's what I would have done. Alright, let's see if there's any other close battles here. Yes, Hamrick right behind Willie. Is he going to go for the move? He's got DRS. Is he going to go outside? Yes, he goes outside. Side by side into turn 1. I think Willie... Ooh, yeah, that was very late braking from Hamrick. Does make the position. Who spun? Cowboy spun. Oh my word. No front wing. Once again, I don't know how that happened. I missed it. Runs wide because there's 0 downforce. But Cowboy, if I were you, just go to the pits, put on a new wing and finish the race, man. There's points up for grabs. Only 10 drivers left. Royal Viking still has no ERS. Doesn't save it. He needs to save the ERS. You're not going to make an overtake without the ERS. You can see Simps has got so much ERS, and he's leading, and he's got so much more ERS there. Don Rico in a very, very important P3, valuable points for him. Not Shumi sitting in a very good P4, and Tiago did serve his drive-through penalty, came out in P5. He has the 3-second time penalty, and not Shumi has the 5-second time penalty, but this shouldn't make a difference to the finishing positions. Let's go to the leader. He's about to lap Burn It Down. Burn It Down just stops in the middle of the track. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Sims is going to go and take the race win. A very well driven race from P3. Very important points for him as he's sitting 3rd in the championship, weaving across the track. Very, very happy with that finish. Royal Viking is by far the driver of the day for me, with a win in race 1 and 2nd place in race 2. Don Rubico coming home in a very, very good and very important race 3. Not Shumi, good finish in race 4. Tiago, unfortunately, will come home in 5th place after serving a drive-through penalty. But still good points, you know, good points for the constructor. And very important for him and for Red Bull is that both the Red Bulls finish ahead of both Mercedes. So we have a Red Bull ahead of a Mercedes, and then a Red Bull ahead of a Mercedes. So they will outscore their championship rivals Mercedes. So very, very good racing, very good points there. QS finishing there in P8. Cowboy with a brand new front wing will be he's far behind, but he will finish in P9. He will collect the points, so that's very important points for him as well. In a race like this where there's not been many participants, it is crucial that you finish the race. He overtakes Rubico, who's already finished the race. Cowboy will take the checkered flag in P9. Very important points for him, and that is the end of the race. So yeah, I'm very impressed once again by Royal Vikings racing today. So yeah, I'm super happy for him, and I think he will be very, very chuffed with his performance today. Sims on top, another Red Bull on the podium, and another Mercedes on the podium. And there we go, that was the podium celebrations, and let's quickly go to the final standings. I just want to go through them once again. As you can see there, we have, go through it within a minute. We have Simpson and Aston Martin who won the race. Royal Viking with a very, very good drive coming home in P2. Don Rubico P3, second podium of the day for him as well. Not Shumi P4, Tiago P5, SAF1 Hamrick, sorry, P6, Willie P7, QS P8, Cowboy P9, and Burn It Down P10, one lap down. The non-finishers are Donovan Duffy, Adrian Stradom, and Czar. So McLaren not scoring good points at the moment today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this race. Catch us next week again, Monday night, for round 6, which I believe will be Canada. Sorry, there you can see the top scorers for the day. So Royal Viking with 43 points, Sims with 33, and Don Rubika with 31. Those are the top scorers for today. So yeah, same time, same place next week for round number 6 in Canada. But tomorrow night on the same channel we have our Premier Division, who also races here at Brazil. So that's where you can see the fastest drivers in this league, in the Premier Division, go wheel to wheel, which promises to be a very, very good race. Thank you very much for joining me. I will catch you again next week.